With 3 days left of Christmas, we bought ourselves to drink. Rabbit Hole, finished in a sherry cask.
Derringer.
Is it Derringer or Dareringer? It's like Daring Manager, like the Daring and Ranger, like Daring Ranger. I don't know. I couldn't see it without my glasses, and it's dark in here. But all right, so the name is Dareringer, I believe. Dareringer. This is 93 proof, non-age stated. It's MSRP everywhere we look, and everywhere we seem to have found it was like $80. But Mike scored this one at a store for a mere $59. So this was a great find by him.
114 Liquors in Methuen.
A long search for him. We've been searching for this one for quite some time because it just was so much more than all the other rabbit holes. And he did see it at one point for like around the 59 and didn't buy it. So he was on a hunt to get back to that eventually.
Anyways, that was New Hampshire Liquors. I see.
Yeah, right. So the company who makes it is Rabbit Hole, but the distillery is undisclosed. So I believe they sourced, but it never really says from where. In theory, it is 68% corn, 18% wheat, 14% malted barley. So it is a wheater. It's aged in oak barrels and then finished in Casnolia Pedro Jimenez sherry casks. It's made. That's pretty good, huh?
If you got it right,
I was bilingual right there. I don't know if I said any of the words right, but I sounded like I knew what I was talking about.
If you got it right, then yeah, you're gonna get an A. If
not, I just sounded like a
pretender.
Yeah, a pretender. But they actually say it's made with less than 15 barrels.
That's like when you go to Jamaica and you just man.
Yeah, what that's just said. I broke into the out of Spanish. I had more in mind. I figured you were gonna complain about it. So, and if I would have did the second pour, I was gonna spill it. So I'm gonna stop there and I'll pour it again later when I mean it. So there you go. So we have been searching for this one for a while because we actually
I've been
Mike, he's a huge fan of the all the rabbit holes. I think out of all of them, I think I like the very first one we did with the 4 grain, the best, yeah. But I mean, we haven't had them in a while, anyways. But overall,
no, not really.
Ooh, hold on a minute.
It's sweet.
I don't know about sweet. That was funky. Hold on a minute.
I don't know about funky. It seems sweet.
I
got like a sweetness.
Total different nose than what I was looking at. The sherry cask
in my head
is jumping out right now.
I was thinking wine.
Yeah,
and then this is I'm not familiar with sherry.
I am not either. But it smells like
it's sweetness to me.
His nose is broken.
It's almost like what do you got? I got like a sugary sweetness.
You know, I can almost get a wine, but like a winey smell. But there's something else with it, so I don't have anything yet. I don't have anything.
A good taste, and it drinks hotter than 93. Definitely drinks hotter than 93. It's got a good flavor. And again, a sweetness going down.
Now, the taste now is like it smells. When I drank it, it wasn't the same flavor.
You don't get a sweetness?
There is a sweetness.
Don't get like a sugary
there is a sweetness, but there's
finish?
It's like a lollipop and a thing of mud. It's not like there's something else, not mud per se, but it's like it's not just sweet.
You can almost smell that different barrel.
No, 100% you can, and that's what I'm getting. And I'm with you. I'm not 100% sherry, if I'm not mistaken.
I guess
isn't it like a cooking? It's like a cooking wine, isn't it?
Well, you can do it that way, but there is people that drink sherry, like Scotch and a bourbon and all the others. But
that's probably really loud. My stomach's talking.
It's a super sweetness.
There is a sweetness on the palate, like to taste it. But it's definitely, it's not like when we did it has a more of a finish than the other port finishes that we did. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
No.
there's a bigger flavor from the
That
secondary
and-
cask.
and-
I don't know if they left it in there longer, or it's just a stronger amount, or they left
or-
some of the
or-
sherry in to give
or-
heroin.
or
it's
the sherry is a stronger
a version,
stronger than
right.
a port. You know what I mean? Maybe it's stronger than a wine.
You know what it smells like? I'm getting a hint of a chocolate. You remember when you bought them chocolate with the whiskeys in it?
Cherries?
No,
Whiskey.
like you know when you used to get the flavor.
Yeah.
A billion years ago. I haven't seen them in a million years. Remember, you know what I'm talking
It
about.
should
though.
be, if you go to a liquor store, they should be coming out shortly.
When you get the liquor filled chocolate to me.
But
it's,
you know what? I think some of those did have a sherry in it.
Well, that's what it's reminded. On the smell too. I'm getting
chocolate.
Remember,
flavor?
I just said it was dipped in mud. It's not. It's dipped in chocolate. That's the smell I'm getting. That's what I'm saying. It was like
I could go with a little bit of that.
Yeah. That's what it's reminding me on the nose.
The nose is cranking. It's a totally different nose. If you're expecting a bourbon nose, then you're going to be disappointed.
That's why I said it was funky. It does not come with a bourbon nose.
I don't know if it's funky.
I don't mean it funky in a bad way.
Okay.
Like I meant funky as in whoa.
Because I was kind of
nothing. No. I 100% agree with you. But it was like, I don't mean it in a bad way. I meant like it was like, this isn't what I expected to bring up to my nose and smell it.
No, I agree.
The taste does
come
through.
I was looking for the wine,
correct. A hint of it too,
Angel's
because
Envy
those
type
just have a hint.
Yeah, and this is stronger.
You don't even get the bourbon smell. You're getting whatever that
sugary. I get the sugary.
Did you ever smell sugar?
Yeah,
it doesn't smell like anything.
It does. When you heat it up, you smell sugar. The baker. Well, what do you?
It does have a caramel with it too, though. Now, the more it sits in the glass,
it's strong.
I'm getting the caramel, but I get that. I'm telling you, I'm getting like a chocolate covered. You can almost throw a cherry in there. I'm not getting cherry though, but like put like a plum or something on the inside, like a chocolate covered. I'm getting one of them little alcohol guys, like when you bite into it and you can smell the alcohol and the chocolate together.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they make chocolate covered plums.
They should.
they should. They sell them to all the old people. They're constipated all the time.
Those are prunes, not plums.
What is a plum? A plum is a dried prune.
Yeah, but you could eat 1,000. What?
A prune is a dried plum. Sorry, I said that ass backwards, but
you can't tell he's French, huh? Put the cellar in the bikes.
I knew what I wanted to say.
This is actually, don't we always?
I
actually like this a lot. I'm not going to lie. Totally different, totally unique, not like anything we've tried yet.
No, I agree.
This is totally...
But no, I'm not disappointed.
No.
It drinks a little hot.
Do I like it a lot better at the $59 than at the $80? Yes. Can I understand why it's $80? Because that secondary cask, they had to have had that in there for a while because it really does bring a huge change. I mean, this is a weeder. Can you tell this is a weeder? No.
Oh, maybe only because it's not harsh. But again, it's 93 proof.
It's 93 proof.
I don't know. It's all totally different, and I'm not disappointed.
Mm-mm.
The nose is up there.
I hope this opens up a little bit more too and gives it a different flavor. Honestly, though, it's crushable. I want to come in for a third glass, like you know what I mean, like a third pour because it goes right down. But the nose does translate to the very finish. Like when I first drink it, there is a sweetness, like you're getting like the wine barrel. You know when we do them and you get that. I'll be interested to see if I can pick this out of the thing because it is definitely unique on flavor.
But not in a bad way.
Not at all.
I would enjoy this.
I'm hoping that it. I will enjoy this.
It's very good.
No, this is gonna be a hard one.
I guess you can let us know, but it's typically around here. It's $79.99.
According to a lot of the sites that I went on when I was doing my research, they were saying MSRP was supposed to be around $80. That's what it was supposed to be. So
and then,
but when you found it,
because the rest of them are at $59.99.
It is.
Maybe you get that confused guy that's stashing them, but whatever. I don't know.
Because Steve's been on a hunt for this one too, because he's been looking for it, because he's been wanting to try this something awful, and but everywhere he's found it, it's always been that price. And I said, we're holding off because we saw it once at 59.
It's got a good flavor. It's got a good nose.
It actually does. It's actually very, very good.
And that's back to another weeder that we're not disappointed with. But even though
I don't think we've had one. I don't think there's been one that I haven't liked.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, right. It definitely brings
but this is a different wheat.
It brings a different flavor with the wheat. Oh, honestly.
It does. With the whole sherry thing, brings it all together.
No, that brings it to a whole nother level, honestly. Like, I mean, this doesn't even taste like a weeder to me. Like, I'm not getting the traditional.
Probably like the easiness.
Just the smoothness of it.
Yeah. Because there's no, like, sparkle, there's no harshness, it's very good.
This is going to confuse me because I can't get chocolate out of my head now. I keep smelling it.
Whatever, it's getting stronger.
And it's like a chocolate-covered, like, fruit of some sort. I don't want to say cherry because it doesn't jump out as cherry, but it definitely is like
it smells. All you smell is delicious.
All you taste is the same thing. Look, I'm almost done, but this might be my favorite rabbit hole yet out of all the ones we've done. It might be the most expensive.
I don't know if I was disappointed in any of them, but I might have to agree.
Yeah,
kind of like the uniqueness.
Yeah,
the nose is cranking. The smoothness is good.
I'll agree with that last statement too. I don't think there's any of them we didn't like. I think we liked them all.
The bottles are neat. They have the whole Scotch look there.
Oh, with
Johnny Walker,
with the Johnny Walker doing a slanted.
But it's a different bottle.
Yeah.
All A+ to you guys. They did a nice job.
I agree. I know we had another sherry one, but I think Steve bought it and he had taken it. It wasn't anything half as good as this one that I can remember. Not
nose-wise, because I would have.
Or flavor-wise.
No.
It didn't bring it as much as this
All
one's
their flavors are actually.
I don't even remember which
very
one
good.
we did because it was a while ago, but he had brought one that was in a sherry thing. And I remember us saying, I don't even know what sherry is back then when we did it.
I think you are correct now you say that. And even their rye, though, doesn't come out with the whole sparkly rye peak. It's more bourbon-esque.
This keeps just getting better in a glass, I can tell you that.
I can't bring up another subject, so I'm gonna have another subject.
I can smell this all day. Honestly, I agree with you. Their flavors are solid all the way around. Yeah. In their liquor is smooth and drinkable all the way around. Like it seems well rounded.
I'd be first in line if they came out with a barrel strength or something like that too, because I'd love to try that.
If you are watching, they have commented before. I'd love to try a barrel strength.
You know what I mean? That would be.
I agree with you. 100%.
Even if they even
or even a foolproof, which is 125
or 107 or something, 108,
like an antique version.
Something, just to see what that next level would be.
Would it bring that? I mean, because there hasn't been a lack of flavor in any of theirs at all. They've all been delicious, no matter which one they've had.
Probably that's why they don't have to.
And they had the good thing about them too is, I believe the first one, I forget the names. I think it was Cave Hill. It was a 4-grain. I remember that. It had all 4 of the grains in it. Yeah. And then you had the rye, but it was like a barely legal rye, so it still tasted bourbon-esque. And then I think the last one was a high rye that I think that, if I remember correctly, and then this one's a wheater, but it brings so much with that sherry cask. It makes me want to go find Pedro Jimenez Sherry Cask because I'm liking it. Jimenez, not Jimenez. Jimenez. Pedro Jimenez.
The nose is cranking.
It's delicious. Yeah. So, all right. So I don't fill back up again because I do want to because this is phenomenal.
I'm with you.
So if you, wow, I was assaulted. You got it on film. If you do see this one and you can get it for a reasonable price, I say jump on this.
Now that we've had it, 79 still probably not bad.
I would probably buy it again at that price. I agree with you. I agree with you because this is very good. One of the most unique ones I think we've had.
It's tasty.
It's phenomenal.
I
would crush this, Bella. I would.
Merry Christmas.
So
to all and to all a good night.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
I'm glad we finally found it.